Give you a live look at Los Angeles. Right now, millions of Californians are trying to stay cool under an extreme heat warning. The state managed to avoid blackouts last night after texting an emergency alert, warning people to reduce their power usage. And within 5 minutes of that alert, there was a steep drop in power demand. But the brutal heat is still fanning. The deadly Fairview fire, those flames erupted on Monday. It has since exploded to 7,000 acres, forcing evacuations in that area. And Kimberly Chang from our Los Angeles affiliate KTLA is live. So, Kimberly, so far 2 people we know have died.
Yes, we know that 2 people have died, Nichole, as they were trying to escape this fire, and I'll have more on that in just a moment. Now, we're here at the Fire Command Center just west of the fire. Now, today, fire officials told us that they were watching this fire, anticipating that it could move east, but in this last half hour or so, if I move out of the way, you can see this large plume of smoke that we've noticed overhead here just west of the fire at the command center. Now, we're dealing with another day of triple-digit temperatures here in Hemet. Officials said this morning that they expect the fire to be just as active today as it was yesterday. After another assessment, they announced that the fire has grown to 7,000 acres and is still 5% contained. Now, CAL FIRE and U.S. Forest Service, along with other agencies, moved into unified command today, which will allow them to gain more resources. If you take a look at video of the fire, evacuation orders and warnings remain in place, affecting more than 3,500 homes in the Hemet area. Today, we also learned from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department that the 2 people who died were in a car as they were trying to escape the fire. An adult woman who was outside of the vehicle also suffered major injuries and was still in the hospital at last check today. Now, the victims have not been identified, but officials believe they were a family. So far, 7 structures have been destroyed. And since the fire started Monday afternoon in a rural area, officials say that the fire has outpaced ground and air resources and burned actively at all flanks of the fire. Hand crews and bulldozers built control lines, but the fire was still spotting over those lines. Here's an update we received a short while ago.
Right now, we're currently at 7,091 acres. We got some better mapping from our aerial aircraft. Firefighters are still out there battling the fire, mainly on the east side of the fire, and that's going into the forest area. So they've been challenged with some conditions yesterday. Hopefully today, with the cooperation of the wind and the terrain, firefighters will make some great progress on this fire today.
Now, people near the fire are urged to prepare for the possibility of an evacuation. And as for the mandatory evacuation, a Riverside County Sheriff's Department spokesperson said that deputies were going door to door, letting people know about these mandatory evacuations. But according to the spokesperson, only about a quarter of the residents decided to leave, and the majority of people are choosing to shelter in place and stay in their homes. Reporting live in Hemet, I'm Kimberly Chang. Nichole?
All right, Kimberly, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.